there, it's me again. If you don't know who I am Sherry. I am low carb and keto on a budget. I talk about keto on a budget, how you can keep on your budget while you're doing keto, how easy it is. I give you lots of deals. I'm saying a lot. This is my second take, and I'm trying not to say but I give you deals on grocery store shopping, what's good, better, best, how you can afford keto on whatever budget you have set for your groceries and for your lifestyle. But today I want to talk about ketones. I want to talk about how you can tell if you're in ketosis. Now, with a lot of people, it really doesn't matter. They really don't care. You can tell if you're in ketosis, if you're fat burning. It generally takes about 2 months of sticking with keto for you to become very well fat adapted. And once you know you're fat adapted, then most people don't bother checking their ketones. But if you're early on, if you want to start, I've been doing this a year, I still check my ketones once in a while. There's a few ways you can check your ketones. There is an inhaler where you blow, like a breathalyzer, where you blow into a thing and it will give you your measurements on that meter. There is also peeing on a stick, but the problem with that is it's not very accurate, because the ketones in your blood, if you're utilizing them as well as you should be utilizing them, what's coming through your urine is what's left over, what's filtered through your kidneys and dumped into your urine, and that's what shows up on the stick. The best way, in my opinion, is to check through your blood finger stick, through a blood meter. And there's a few out there in the market. They are a little bit pricey. It depends on which one you want to use. There's two of my favorites. Hi, Dan. That dog. A few of my favorites are, actually there's two. First off, I want to talk about, I've got a simple glucose meter. If you just want to check your glucose to see how your body reacts to certain foods, you can get this for $10-15 at Walmart, Kroger, grocery store, that has a pharmacy. You can probably pick them up at CVS and Walgreens too, whatever pharmacy you have locally. The strips on these are fairly cheap. This is a Contour Next 1. It is pretty accurate, and the strips on that are pretty cheap. The next one that I bought, this is a $60 starter kit meter. It's called the Keto Mojo. I love it because it is a ketones and a glucose meter. That's one of the things I love about it. But it also checks my hematocrit and hemoglobin when I use the glucose. When I do the glucose strip, it also checks my hematocrit and hemoglobin, which, having gastric bypass and having suffered severe anemia, I know if my hematocrit and hemoglobin are starting to drop, then I need to go get my levels checked again. The thing about this is, it is a little bit pricey. It is $60 for the starter kit. They have a $139 bundle, which includes the ketone and glucose meter with batteries that are pre-installed, which is totally awesome. It has 60 ketone strips and 60 glucose strips with the accessory bag, which is, it is a nice little accessory bag and a lancet. It also has 10 lancets included in that. That is the promo bundle, which is $139.95. They have the starter kit, which is, pull it up here, $59.99. The thing about this is that they have a promo, a dual bundle with glucose strips and ketone strips, which has 50 strips in each. If you're buying just the strips, it is $55 to buy both. Otherwise, it is $14.99 for the glucose strips 50-pack and $49.50 for the ketone strips 50-pack. So you come out better buying the bundle, because you're saving $10 by doing that if you've had this particular meter and this is what you want to stick with. I love it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep using it, but I will be checking my ketones much less often on this because I have another meter. And I'm about to introduce you to Keto Coach. This is just a ketone meter. You can buy this on Amazon, which I think is where I found it at. It is $49.95 for this. The strips on this are $34.95. For the ketone strips on this, they come in these neat little packages. They are, I'm out of strips on this, so I'm going to have to stick with the Keto Mojo until I get some new strips in. I just ordered some tonight. But this is supposed to be the most accurate. It does read a little bit lower on my ketones than the Keto Mojo does, so I'm not 100% sure which one is more accurate. I will go with this. As long as this is showing me I'm in ketosis, I know this is going to read a little bit higher, and this is also going to show me in ketosis. So, but I will check this more often on my glucose because it checks my H&H. But this is absolutely, I mean, it's a neat little device. Look how thin that is. I mean, that is so light. And it comes in this nifty little carry case. And with a few lancets, it comes with about 10 lancets and about 10 monitor strips. Now, like I said, the strips themselves, the meter strips are $34.95. And I just ordered some tonight because I had some gift cards. So I ended up paying $14.95, and you get free shipping with that because it is on Prime. So there is no shipping with that. Keto Mojo, you can order it on Amazon, or you can also order it from the Keto Mojo website. So I absolutely love them both. And right now I want to tell you that Keto Coach is having a contest going on. It is, I think, hashtag 5-Day Keto Challenge. I will post that below. If you take a picture of yourself or your ketones with your ketones, or just your ketones by yourself, and upload it to upload your picture to Instagram, just put in hashtag 5-Day Keto Challenge, 5-Day Ketone Challenge. Sorry, I'll post that below. Then they will enter the contest. You can enter. It's a 5-day contest, and you're basically showing everybody you're in ketosis. So that. For each picture you upload each day, that is one entry into the contest. So if you enter each day, you get 5 entries in the contest. And you could win, I can't remember what the prize is. But, yeah, I can't remember what the prize is. But I'll post that below. I'll put a little bit of information below the video so that you can, here's my dog, so you can know what you're going to win. Anyway, I highly recommend it. I recommend both of them. They're both awesome products. I'm going to use, like I said, I'm going to use the Keto Coach much, much more often because I can check my ketones more often, especially when I'm fasting. That's when I use it the most, just when I'm fasting, to see how high I go in ketosis. This one is going to be mostly for glucose, and occasionally I'll check my ketones just to compare it with the other. But it's going to be mostly for the glucose and the H&H. And I've checked this glucose along with this, and they pretty much are accurate, about the same whenever I test my glucose. And I use the glucose, I'll tell you why I use the glucose meter. I use the glucose to see how I react to certain things. I will have, if I'm going to try something like, for example, I tested on sucralose. I had a Diet Coke. I tested before I drank it. I tested 30 minutes after, an hour after, and then 2 hours after that. So basically 90 minutes after that, after the 1 hour test. Or something like that. No, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours is how I tested it. And I had no reaction to that. So I know sucralose doesn't affect my sugar levels. So, but there are certain things too. And I will tell you, I tested that on eating something that is not keto. A few months ago, I ate a donut and tested my sugars. And I will tell you that my blood sugar absolutely skyrocketed. It was absolutely. Now, every time I see a donut, I see those numbers in my head. So that's very visual for me. So I know what's going to happen when I have something with sugar in it. So I'm more likely to stay away from that. I need to test it with salty, with like potato chips or something, because that's another one of my downfalls. If I cheat, it's usually with something like a bag of potato chips. But, oh well. Anyway, don't forget about the hashtag 5-Day Ketosis Challenge. That is what it is, not ketones. 5-Day Ketosis Challenge. Hashtag before. Check that out, and I will post that link below, that information below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you are alerted every time I upload a video. And I will do another one as quick as I can on how to stay on a budget. I just filmed a couple of videos, and with the sound, where I did a couple of grocery hauls, but the sound was absolutely awful in the store. I'm going to have to figure that out, maybe by getting some earbuds or something with microphones, some of those earbud things, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Okay? You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.